Once again, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome once again to our channel, Giants Team International. And make sure you subscribe, follow, so that we can be able to keep in touch. Alright, so today we shall have our simple topic, and that is pin bar. How can you trade using a pin bar? Okay. But before we go far, we shall see what is a pin bar. How can you identify it? Because before you trade, you must be able to identify it. So a pin bar is the hammer-like candle. It's like a hammer. So it can show you the reversal. It is normally good at reversal. Sometimes you can find it with a wick or it has no wick. Sometimes you can find it with a wick or it has no wick. So it is good if you find it at the end of the trend, be it bullish or bearish. It is meaning that the reversal may occur very soon. So I want you to follow closely so that you can pick any knowledge by the end of our sharing. Before we go far, I want to show you that hammer. What is the hammer? Or that pin bar candle that we are talking about. Then I will come here on the chart and I will show you how you can trade it and be able to win faster and bigger. So this is the hammer here, or a pin bar. You can call it a hammer or you can call it a pin bar. Then after identifying it, there you're good to go. Alright, so this is the hammer here, or the pin bar. This is how it is. As you can see, 90% of them, they are formed like that. Somebody weak at the top and a long wick if it is the bullish pin bar. This first one, this one. So you can see it has a long wick. It has a long wick. As you can see, you can be able to see. And small body. This is the body. This is what? A long wick at the top. So this is the bullish pin bar. The bullish pin bar. Why? Because the candle opened here. The sellers came in. Sorry. The candle opened here. The buyers came in and pushed the price up to this level. Then the sellers came in and pushed up this extent. The buyers came in once again and pushed up this price, and the candle, time of the candle got done. Then it had to close as a hammer or a pin bar. So that is how it is formed. So that is the 90% or 90-degree hammer. This is also another pin, but has no wick at the top. It is also a bullish hammer. It has no wick at the top. You can see the body and the long wick. This is also another one. It has some highest, some a bit high wick, then and a long tail down. It is also here. It is also a hammer. So they are of different types. But whatever it is, sometimes it has a small wick, sometimes it doesn't have, but most of them have. So that is how you can identify a pin bar. Alright? So let us get a chart and see how you can trade that pin bar on your chart. How can you trade it? How can you get an entry point and you're good to go? Alright? Yeah. So let us open our trade view. I'll get to chart and we see how you can trade a pin bar. Yes. So this is our trading view. If you don't have a trading view, better download it so that you can get an entry, and then you're good to go. Alright, so after identifying it, I'm going to show you how you can trade it. Just my trading view is not opening, but it is opening. Let us see what is our trading view. All right, so as we wait for our chart, this spread is here already. So let us multiply our candle. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to get my candles back. We see. So this is our chart and it is good. So before we do anything else, we shall be able to identify the hammer or the pin bar. According on where we see or how we saw the qualities of a pin bar, we shall be able to understand or to mark the pin bar. This is one of them. You can see it has no tail, but with what? With a wick. This is also a pin bar. It is also very good example of a pin bar. This is also another one. This one. It has also a balanced body. So that is how you can identify. First of all, you first identify. For example, I've seen also another pin bar which is very good. You can look at it here. You can look at it. This one is very good example of a pin bar. So you must first identify before you do anything else. So allow me to put into a 1 day time frame so that we can get good clear picture about what we are looking for. So after getting your charts ready, we shall go into our identification as well. We shall go into our identification. For example, this is also another good example of a pin bar here, that green candle. So how do you trade it? You just come here, you tap on pencil, and you get a horizontal array. This one, all right, that one. Then after that, you just press it where the candle stopped, like that. All right. So after doing that, you also come and bring another candle, another horizontal, and put here the hammer closed. Sorry, I want to put it right there to give us a good picture. So you put it where the hammer closed. You put it there. I think we are good to go. Let's see. Let's make it like this. Wow, beautiful. So that is our hammer. That is our pin bar. We've just marked it. So what you do, and you make sure that when you're getting to get a very good entry or get a very good to give you a good picture, must try to get a hammer at least at toward the end of bullish market. So to the end of bearish market, of the bearish movement, so that you can be able to tap into reversal to enjoy the reversal. So after marking the price like that, you come back and turn to smaller time frame, which is 4 hours in case, or 1 hour. So after getting like this, you will squeeze or you will come back where we stopped, and then you will see this is where we started. So this is where the hammer formed. We marked our place. And how do you enter now? How do you choose your entry? Your entry must be determined by the what? By the closure of the candle and breakout. We call it a breakout. When the candle closes above these lines, where we marked above the line we marked at the top, that is where you get your entry. For example, this candle we are trying to break, but it didn't. This one, it is where it broke in. So your entry point in this case is here on the next green candle. You enter and then you're good to go. So what is your take profit after entering here? What is your take profit? I want you to follow closely. Your profit, we always consider the previous high. All right, always consider the previous high, and if you bring our price range, this was our entry here. I see we are in 4 hours time frame. So our first previous high was this. That is take profit number 19%. Our second take profit was this around here. That is 29%. Our third take profit was here 35%. And you can go as you can depending on what? On our past entries. You understand? So that is one of the take profit. When I try to squeeze again, you can see this is also another take profit. Sorry, this is also another take profit. We just get our entry up to here. That is our next. It is 60%, close to 60%, and it delivered. So you determine the previous high. It is where you choose your take profit, and then you're good to go. All right, so that is it. That is how you trade a pin bar. So allow me to also choose another trade, choose another coin, so that we can see how it perform. Allow me, let's see this CLV. Let us look at CLV. We see if it can give us another picture as well. Alright, so you just come here in your 1 day time frame. Why? Because bigger time frame gives us overall information. Let me first delete this. It gives us overall information, and then our analysis is correct. Okay, so after that you just, let me first delete these lines so that we are good to go. We are good to go. All right, so that we can get a clear picture. Okay. So now when you get a pin bar, for example, here where is our pin bar here, which we can use, I will take this. This is a very, very good pin bar here, which we can trade using. That one, I think you can see it. So now we are in 1 day time frame. So just come here and you get your line horizontally, and then you bring here on this pin bar, which we chose. This is it. You tap on it, and then you also bring your line and also come and tap on it. And also put where it stopped. All right, so that is it. Now after doing that, you just minimize and come to the lower time frame. You can choose 4 hours, and then you're good to go. So you see, it is making what it is forming. So this was our entry. So now how do you consider the entry? As we said, your entry would be on this candle that broke out. We consider the breakout. We consider the breakout here. You see this candle closed above the line, and then you wait for the green candle to form, and then you enter. So after breakout you can enter as well, it's okay. If you can wait for the green candle still, it's okay. So when you entered here, you consider previous take profit, and I see the entry was here. Yes, the market retraced a little bit, but still, yeah, you see the market retraced a little bit, but if this was your entry, still you could come there. Let us see the take profit, how it went crossed 14% or 13% from what? From the entry point. So you can consider the previous high, which was even this candle, the breakout candle itself. It was a previous high. This one it was the previous high. You would consider it as what? As the entry. Okay, so that is it. Now you see 30%. So there's no magic. You just consider the entry point after the breakout of those lines. The line you marked, if the candle closes above it, you just take your entry point, and then you're good to go. So that is how you can trade with what? With a pin bar. I hope you've been able to learn onto these two examples that I try to move or to show you. You can also use 1 hour after drawing your lines. You can use 1 hour chart to consider entry. And make sure that enter after the breakout. When the candle closes above the line, that's a breakout. You take your position and you consider the previous high of what? The last high. If the recent previous high is very low, you can consider the previous, so that you enter and be able to take. Remember also other factors considered, or they are considered. For example, the RSI also matters, the green candle forming also matters. So those are a few simple basics that you can understand when you're taking trade, because you don't only depend on just one thing. You just consider number of times before you take your position. So that is how you can trade a pin bar. Thank you so much. I hope you've been able to understand this or to learn this. If you have any question, always type into comment box so that you can also get in touch. Share also the channel to your friends if you wish them to also to learn this basic knowledge concerning trading. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful time, and thank you for following. We love you and we appreciate you. Thank you. Bye for now until we meet again and we talk about these stuffs again. Thank you. Bye for now.